How's it going, YouTube? My name's Eric and welcome back. Today we're actually going to be heading over to the Pops Museum or Pops Cafe, whichever you want to call it. It's along Route 66 going up towards Tulsa, up here in Edmond, Oklahoma. So that's where we're going to head out today. It's another place that, you know, you can go hang out, you can check out. They have like a little diner or cafe on the inside, so you can grab food there as well. And the ride out there is pretty nice. I believe we're going to pass one of the schools. So yeah, that's where we're going to head out today, and I'll catch you guys there. Man, we're going to hit every single red light. Alright guys, so last week we went on Route 66 towards El Reno, and I know there wasn't much talking in that video, so I figured I'd kind of talk a little bit in this video, maybe a little bit more about myself, just kind of what I do for my job and what I did for school and stuff like that. So I went to school out in California, went to UC Riverside out there, and then did the ROTC program through Cal State San Bernardino, and that was my commissioning source. I did ROTC. Due to some stuff that happened at the time, I ended up having to stay for 5 years, but you know, I still enjoyed the time. I got to be a college student, and but I still got to do some of like the military stuff to get trained for active duty and to go to my trainings for that. So I still enjoyed it. I think it was fun. And you know, just comparing that to a little bit what I hear about the academies, is more like the academy is much more regimented, obviously, whereas for ROTC, I mean, you're still a college student as well, and then just when you do your activities when you may be in a uniform kind of thing. But it was a great opportunity. You really get down with time management that way, because you have to manage your coursework for your school, as well as any other commitments and obligations that you have while doing ROTC. For those of you that don't know really much about the ROTC program, or the Reserve Officer Training Course, you can do it in college. Your first 2 years in Air Force ROTC are no commitment, so you don't sign anything saying that, hey, after I do these years I'm gonna serve. That happens after you go to field training between your second and third year of college, and for some people later on. And I know that they also have programs with like an expedited timeline that they did. I don't know if they're still doing that, but that was a thing while I was out there. So it just depends, but usually your first 2 years are a non-commitment testing, essentially testing the waters, where you get to do all the things and see if you actually even want to be in the military. If you decide you do, during the end of your second year, you'll be, or like close to the end of your second year, they'll be putting up field training assignments, where if you get selected, you'll go to field training, and then after field training you will sign essentially your contract saying making you, I believe it was a enlisted reservist, and then you'll do your last 2 years, and then once you commission with, or once you graduate with your degree, you'll commission. And then the Air Force has up to a year, so 365 days, to send you to your base and make you active duty. I mean, so that means within that time you won't be getting paid by the Air Force. So I highly recommend, if that's happening, maybe get like a little part-time job. That way you'll have some sort of income flow while you are waiting. For some people it's super short. I have a couple friends that left almost immediately after graduating and commissioning. I left about 3 months after I graduated and commissioned, and then I have some friends that literally left on that last day, the 365th day, so a year after we commissioned. So it just really depends. I worked for about 2 months after I commissioned, and then took my 3rd month off, and then I moved out to Panama City, Florida. Went to Tyndall Air Force Base out there, and that's where I did my initial training. I got there right as Hurricane Michael happened, and then After that, I ended up coming here to Oklahoma to Tinker Air Force Base, and have been here since. I went through some training, and then now I've been at my actual squadron for a few months now. I can talk mainly to the ROTC side of things, rather than the Guard or Reserve or Officer Training School, anything of that nature, enlisting. But I have plenty of friends that have done those things, so if you have questions about that kind of stuff, the enlistment process, applying for Officer Training School, going through ROTC, you know, any of that kind of stuff, please leave it in the comments below. Ask your questions and I'll get back to them. You know, if I can answer them myself, I'll definitely answer them, and if I can't, I will definitely get an answer for you at some point and either put it in the comments or I'll address it in a video. But let's head in and I'll show you guys the inside. So it's like so there's a diner, you can eat here like I said. Go ahead. Alright guys, so there it is, little diner, but I feel like the main attractions here are obviously the sodas. So they've got sodas for days. But yeah, neat little place you guys can check out. They got sodas, food, candy, snacks, I think. So yeah. And I believe you can pick up like those little boxes and pick a bunch of sodas if you want. Ooh, sorry sir. Bunch of candy. And you know, your typical souvenirs. Magnets. And yeah, so that's basically it here. So it's more of like just a neat little place to check out. Maybe just grab a bite. I think a lot of people stop by here on the way out towards farther down on the Route 66. So I know there's on this other side, I think there's also a place that you can go and eat outside. So look at all the bikes out today. And there's mine. I'm the only one that parked the other way, because, you know, I live life differently. Alright guys, that's gonna be it for this week's video. If you liked the video, hit the thumbs up button. If you didn't like the video, hit the thumbs up button anyways, and then you can leave a comment. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Let's get this channel going, and hopefully I can bring you guys some more good content and some more information for those of you that are interested. If you live here in Oklahoma, please give me some more places that I can visit with me and my wife. We're always looking for things to do out here, and you know, not only being out here for a little over a year with COVID has not been the best way to find places to go and check out and look for things to do. So if you live out here, give me some more suggestions on places to go. If you ride out here, let me know if you're always looking for a riding buddy, because my friends and I are always doing that because, well, we just think it's more fun to ride with other people. So that's gonna be it for the video, guys, and I'll see you guys next time.